Welcome to Everyday English Tips. Today's story is titled, Her Dream Was Big, but Her English Was Small. This is the journey of a girl named Rena, who had a dream bigger than her village, bigger than her fears, and certainly bigger than her English. She didn't grow up in a rich city or go to a fancy school. She didn't have fluent English, a mentor, or expensive books. But she had something stronger, a dream that refused to go away. While people around her laughed, questioned, and doubted, Rena quietly believed in her future. Because even if your English is small, your dream can be powerful. And sometimes that's all you need to begin. Rena was born in a small village where few people even finished school. Her father worked in the fields, and her mother stitched clothes for neighbors. Life was simple and hard. From a young age, Rena loved to pretend she was a teacher or a speaker. She would stand in front of an empty wall and talk to imaginary students. She watched her school teachers speak English and wished she could do the same. But her school only taught basic grammar. No speaking practice, no conversations, no confidence. When she tried to speak, classmates giggled. Her accent was different. Her sentences were broken. Each laugh was like a tiny cut. Rena didn't have internet or tutors, but she had a second-hand radio and an old English book. Every day, she tuned into English learning programs and repeated what she heard. Good morning. My name is Rena. I want to learn English. She stood in front of her mirror and practiced like she was on stage. Her English was full of errors, but her eyes were full of hope. At night, she wrote down 5 new words from the radio, made sentences, and read them out loud. Her notebook became her best friend. Her mirror became her classroom. Nobody saw the effort. Nobody clapped for her progress. But deep down, she knew she was changing. At age 17, Rena got a small job in a local grocery store. Most customers spoke in the local language, but a few tourists sometimes came by. She used this chance to practice. "Hello, sir. You want help?" she would ask. It wasn't perfect, but it was brave. A foreign couple once smiled and replied, "Yes, you speak good." That moment felt like a medal. She rushed home and wrote in her notebook, "They said I speak good." That one compliment gave her the push to dream bigger. She decided she wanted to work in tourism, meet people from around the world, share stories, and speak English fluently. But she knew she had a long road ahead. Rena started saving every rupee she earned. Instead of buying new clothes or snacks, she bought a basic smartphone. With free Wi-Fi at a nearby cafe, she downloaded English podcasts and videos. She listened while working, cooking, and walking. She spoke out loud, repeating lines from videos. Her coworkers laughed. "Why are you talking to yourself?" She smiled and said, "I'm talking to my future." Her vocabulary improved. Her confidence grew. She began understanding foreign customers better, helping them more clearly. And one day, her manager noticed, "Rena, you've improved. Would you like to guide our foreign guests next week?" Her heart raced. "Yes," she said, loud and proud. The first time Rena guided tourists through the local market, her voice shook. She forgot a few words, mixed up some grammar, but she kept smiling. The tourists were kind. "You're doing great," they said. One tourist even said, "Your passion is beautiful. Don't stop." She didn't. She watched English-speaking tour guides on YouTube every evening. She started making her own notes about history, culture, and local traditions, all in English. Little by little, she started leading more tours. Her income grew. So did her courage. Rena, the girl who once hid from English, was now speaking it in public. One evening, after guiding a group of American tourists, a woman approached her. "Rena, you are amazing. You should be doing bigger things." Rena laughed shyly. "But my English..." The woman interrupted. "Your English has heart. That's more powerful than perfect grammar." Those words became her new motivation. She started an Instagram page to teach simple English phrases to locals. She recorded short videos, posted motivational quotes, and shared her journey. People began following, then messaging, then thanking her. Rena had accidentally become a local inspiration. A few months later, a local news channel featured her story. From grocery girl to tour guide, Rena's journey of English and dreams. Schools invited her to speak. Parents asked if she could mentor their daughters. She smiled and said, "Of course, that's what I always wanted." She began organizing free weekend English sessions for village children. No fancy tools, just her mirror, notebook, and voice. Her story was now helping others begin theirs. With the money she saved, she opened a small learning center. She called it Dream English with Rena. Children and adults walked in shy, afraid to speak, just like she once was. But Rena knew how to unlock their confidence. "Stand here," she'd say, pointing to the mirror. "Now say your name." Tears flowed. Smiles followed. Belief was born. What started as a dream in front of a mirror was now shaping dozens of lives. Rena had become what she once admired: a teacher, a speaker, a dreamer. Today, Rena still lives in her village. She still teaches, still learns, still believes. Her English isn't perfect, and she doesn't want it to be, because her message is clear. You don't need perfect English to chase your dreams. You just need to start. She tells every student, your dream can be big, your English can be small, but your heart must be strong. And that is enough to change everything. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share this story to inspire someone today.